footprints on the frozen sand. Snowflake sparkles, a winterland. Wings of crystal, I take my flight. Serena magic in the pale moonlight. Catch me if you can, I'm a blur, I'm a breeze. Dancing on the wind like I'm made of the seas. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I breathe out frost, watch the rivers freeze, turn a summer day to a snowy tease. Draconic scales that shimmer blue, an ice queen's game, I'll outplay you. Twirl into a storm, spin the world around, chilling every heart with my sparkling sound. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark.
Welcome back, my lovely snowflakes, or welcome in if you're new here. It's Serena Magic coming to you with the Sarrowverse. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons today. We are still currently waiting for a couple more people to gather in. Our DM had to talk to his grandma real quick, and then I'm waiting on Lay Blue Cat. But we can go ahead and get swapped to the model. If I can find my freaking button. There it is. Also, congrats on the first subs. It's great to see you in here right away. Let's get swapped to my D&D character. Hey, whoa. Okay, gameplay. No, gameplay is not it. We need... there we go. If I could just find the right thing. Okay. We are live, Roman. I'm just waiting on Le Cat and Le Maru. Which Maru just went to talk to his grandma, and Le Cat is apparently playing Inscription. I am not in whatever server he's in, though, so I cannot bother Le Cat and drag him in here.
Cat is not. Cat also has a bad tendency. Cat also has a bad tendency when he's not in a good mental space to just not communicate at all until after he's out of it. So like, there's a very real chance we just don't hear from the cat.
Well, I will say this, Roman. If absolutely all else fails, I will dredge myself into Dead by Daylight with you if nothing else happens tonight.
Oh, that would be fun. Oh God, mate. I'm gonna look at a thing. Oh, crap. Okay.
Okay. Mm, Lord. Okay. Oh, I need to get my playlist running. There we go. It's Sarah's playlist running. Mountains, mountains out of bed, I still got oceans inside of my own head. I'm not losing sleep, 'cause I'm a little bit better than I used to be. Hey, we found the cat. Now we just gotta wait for Mar to finish talking to his grandma.
I still gotta make the whole dinner because I'm making it for everybody, but fuck it, I at least pop in.
You can talk while making dinner.
I'm just,
Can I gotta do it from across the room?
I'm just. Oh, oh, I'll tell you.
Oh well. That's
Oh god. Mm.
Roman.
Look at motion.
Roman. Friends on
So,
me. I've been playing Minecraft. I want to share my world with you.
yeah, sure.
I just gotta launch the client. It has an update. Oh boy.
I've been playing Minecraft. So feeling within it. Also, we're live.
There's the
We're live.
Maru.
We're live. Don't do anything that'll get Rena banned.
Say again?
We're live. Don't do anything that'll get Rena banned.
I'll do all kinds of things to get Rena banned.
My mere existence is enough.
It's just so heavy. Help me, King.
I have to drive to get food because it means that we'll get it in time for my grandma to not die. So
Well, you do
Oh,
do
you
it,
can
lady.
talk and drive, right?
yes, I can usually. Hey Roman,
Unfortunately, man, what's up?
so you think Emerald knows how to use a spear?
Which way does the pointy end go?
Toward the enemy, I think.
He'll be fine.
Oh, I'm so ready to do more Vasan stuff. I know that you've been blah, and that's
Yeah, no, it's
But-
mostly, it's definitely like, I'm really excited to do it. It's just like everything else about my life is really fucking rough. Like I get like for every like 4 hours when I'm having a good day, there's 3 days where I'm just like, I want to fucking die. Oh my god. So it turns out this is so fun fact. Tomorrow will be the first day in 12 days, 12 days where I'm not doing intense physical manual labor. I'm
What's that
talking
even doing
spending
intense
I'm
physical labor?
spending I'm talking spending 9 to 12 hours lifting at least 50 to 60 pounds every couple of minutes.
Why you been doing all that?
Well, one's for my job and the other one's because rent fair. Because I work with one of, if not the only group in the US that has been cleared for safety to allow civilians to like that is not like, a fucking like history museum that brings trebuchets and ballista around the places. Like there are other places that do the demonstrations, but everybody that was allowed to use them is trained on it. And they do them for shows and shit. We let the public do it. And let me tell you something about a custom-made trebuchet. It's really fucking hard to set up. It's heavy. All the parts are heavy.
I'm sure.
Like literally, we were talking about doing doing a video for the fucking group's social media where we're putting the trebuchet arm up, and in the back, because of how we have to set it up, in the background would be come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Because the way we lift the way we have to get the treb arm up is by pushing it manually up the sides of the trebuchet. The trebuchet arm weighs at least 280. Probably more than that. Enough that 4 grown men pushing it up are struggling. 4 non-out of shape grown men, and we're pushing it up really high.
Who I was meant to be.
So that was fun. So I did that over like my last weekend, and then that was all out in the sun, which made it more fun. And then I went back to work immediately. The only rest I've had has been sleep. So I've definitely been on like the somebody please just put me out of my misery. This is like the first day in a very long time where I've just been able to sit.
And you're doing it by hanging out with us? I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to spend this time hanging out
I
with
don't know
Mario.
if I don't
That
know if I
sounds
want to
awful.
defend how much I care about you all, or if I want to lean into your joke. Because on one hand, fuck you all for implying that I don't love that I don't love chilling with you all, and that I'm just not one of the busiest people fucking alive. But on the other hand, there is literally nothing else for me to do right now. So like I'm here because I want to be, but I could also lean further into the joke and say, well, I don't have anything else to do.
You know you love us, and I know you love us.
Yeah, it's just like my life is kind of like, a never-ending mess.
I'm just really glad to hear your voice again, honestly.
Me too, dude.
I
Life,
love
life,
you, bitch. I ain't gonna ever stop loving you, bitch.
not really too sadly. I'm just rough out here in these streets, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's all good in the hood, man.
I said lying. There were many socioeconomic problems within the hood.
I'm making me flow.
Oh my god, my fucking bones, dude. On the bright side, I'm getting hella stronger. On the downside,
Hey, Roman, are you ready for Emerald to go on a whole monologue about the weight of being a prodigy?
absolutely. I'm also ready for him to, I'm also ready for him to use physics to beat a terrifying boss.
Well, physics and the fact that, oh no, see, the thing is, my magic can't hurt you, which means I cannot use magic to hit you with something because that'll be magic using it. But I can use magic to propel something toward you.
About to hit that. If I can't hit you with the hammer, I'll hit the hammer with you type vibe.
Yeah. It's like, listen, just because I can't take the boulder and hit you with it over and over again doesn't mean I can't catapult the boulder off at you and then release my magic from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a fucking boulder coming at you.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody here is able to think critically, but yeah, so the reason that Emerald is fighting the Grave Whaler and not Lyric is because Lyric would decimate the Grave Whaler because Lyric has access to a fucking railgun.
Turns out, railgun, pretty good.
Turns out when physical attacks are the only things that are effective against you, railguns turn into really fucking good weapons.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that me and Mario actually talked about one day was if Rita was to try to take an exam there, what would they do? Because not only is she also like freaking, especially at 50 something years old now, like a monster of magic, she is also a monster of martial skill.
So fun fact. Nobody here has fought the strongest creature that they have in their registry because so far nobody would really be able to beat it. Like they only have record of it because they caught the video transmission and the psychic transmission of the squad that got absolutely fucking annihilated by it. It is a humanoid figure and it is a humanoid figure. As far as they know, it is one of one, and it is deep, 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 deep within the mirrored heights. And to describe how strong it is, their current theory is that the only people who stand against it, who would be able to stand a chance against it, are members of Pridwin and like Leandros. Because it utterly annihilated the what is it, the recon squad they sent in. Like literally from start to finish of the quote unquote fight, there's like maybe 10 seconds of like of psychic transmission footage before the feed was cut off, which means that the person that they were reading into died.
Thank you for the cat scritchies. Oh, apparently that's behind the table. Nothing I can do about that, really.
Yeah, it's so for somebody of like Rena's caliber, they'd probably be like, let's just see how she fares against this thing based off of what we know about it. They know that the thing is humanoid and intelligent and incredibly powerful. They also know that it seems to control the magmatic worms that live beneath the mirrored heights, which are a big problem because those things are fucking scary. Imagine you know worms, WIRM, the legless like snake-like dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an entire like species of those that live beneath the mirrored heights. And for the longest time, until that thing was discovered, it was thought that they were probably the biggest threat in the mirrored heights. Think like in terms of danger, like relative to Vasan, right? Like think of this not in the terms of the universe that it's in, but in the terms of Vasan. They are essentially the purple worms of Vasan. Like this thing pops up and you have a
Horrifying.
yeah. Like these things pop up and we have a fucking problem. Like also they pop up in like groups. There's never just one. They hunt in like groups of four. So imagine four purple ones pulling up on you and saying run the fade. Hold on. I'll be right back. I have a call.
Okay. Okay, go listen to the fucking oven. In an hour, I'll have to take a break and check on it. And the person I wanted to talk to is AFK. Very sad.
Also, how did you like Arfin trying to make orbs and not even noticing that the creature took no fucking damage?
Yeah, I really need Roman to get back. I was excited for this. All right, that's okay.
Also, Roman's muted, which means Roman's gone for a moment.
Okay, that's fine. Uh,
I just wanted to chat about Vasan for a second.
I'm sad I don't have the focus for tech shit right now. I wanted to finish out my fight and all that, but absolutely no focus for text. I've been ghosting friends left and right, and I feel really miserable about it.
as you should. Just kidding.
No, as I should. No, like for real though.
That's why I keep showing up in Tenny's Discord to tell you that you're gay.
Yeah. God damn it! You
And
didn't
your
do it this
boyfriend
morning
might
when I
be
was
gay.
actually prepared for it.
It's so much better than being straight.
It's better than being straight. That's funny.
It's really funny because I mean the content creator who's doing it is joking around. He's queer baiting. We don't know what his orientation is. He's purposely kept it hidden, and that's funny. But he's talking about doing rail tricks in Mario Kart World. It's just always faster to do a trick in the direction that you're supposed to be turning in than trying to do one that's straight on. Because you just get bonus momentum. But he's queer baiting really hard. It's funny. Oh god, it's been 5 minutes. What was I doing in this
Like,
world?
yeah, no, like,
Right. Case fans.
there's too many neat things that
So
exist.
true. So true.
Yes.
Oh, Kazu, I did the math for approximately how many hours of painting I have to do over the next month.
Yeah. You said 70 to 80, I think you said earlier.
Yeah, about 80 hours.
Yep.
I've got a part-time job on top of my full-time job.
Yeah.
About 20 hours a week.
I'm back. Sorry.
No, welcome back.
Hey, so, you know what? No, I don't accept your apology.
That's fair.
Yo,
Roman.
Apology either.
Roman.
What am I getting your Roman about?
So something that me and Rena talked about for Vasan stuff as a potential thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Lone Survivor Ambrose exists as a potential canon?
Yeah.
What if Lone Survivor and Ambrose and like the old Rena both popped into Vasan at the same time?
That'd be nuts. It could happen.
It's like I saw
But
you
so-
fucking die.
So I don't know how to explain the scope and scale of Vasan properly. Like, okay.
Oh no. I understand perfectly.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
exactly what this thing is.
Yeah, Vasan is. Yeah, you know what Vasan is. More specifically, you know what Vasan was, and I want to tell you this. They've grown stronger since their transformation from what they were to what they are now.
I've had to explain Bazan to friends because I wanted to share some stuff that happened. And my only explanation I've given to them is imagine a universe where the lowest powered individual is extremely overpowered. This is a universe built entirely for people who are way too strong for their own universe. This is some Gojo level shit.
Yeah, like the
Wait, are
only
you telling me
safe,
that Emerald
the
got
only
pulled to Vasan because he's
the,
just too powerful for his homeworld?
it's not even just that. So the only safe place for non-hyper superpowered individuals on Vasan is New Arcanum. And that's because a bunch of hyperly powerful people protect New Arcanum from the other shit that's in Vasan. Like if like the only reason normal humans can be on Vasan is because they're protected by the Council and Naled and Natak and Pridwin. Because if they weren't, they would have gotten eaten forever ago. Because like, okay, so we know Witcher lore, right?
I know a bit. I know enough.
Yeah, we know like Witcher like monster lore.
Yeah.
Morvoods were pulled to Vasan, and out of necessity for their ability to survive and compete in the ecosystem, became pack hunters.
Danger, 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 danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that apex predator demon of the fucking Witcher series? Yeah, in order to compete in the Vasanian ecosystem, they became pack hunters that operate in groups of like 4 to 5.
Hey, Roman.
That's the kind of ecosystem you're competing in when you get to Vasan.
Hey, Roman.
This is a this is a super gestalt world. Like this is the hardest difficulty there.
Hey, Roman.
Yes.
Steel for humans, silver for monsters. They're both for monsters.
Yo.
I always found that thing like I understand like the tradition, the pride, the use for these things, but it's fucking stupid. Y'all think I ain't using the silver sword to stab a king? Cause I fucking will.
Right.
I understand the importance of bringing a steel sword that will not crumble after the third use. I understand that. Use the harder thing against the targets you're going to be hitting more that don't need the hyper-specific allergen. I get it. But like...
Hyper allergen. It's right. It's right.
Y'all telling me you ain't fighting ghosts with their allergies? I mean...
But yeah, I think
What
it
are
would
you
be.
using? Something physical?
I think Rena being tested would be really interesting because not only is she a magical powerhouse, she is also at this point a physical powerhouse and a master tactician.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody fucking pause. I need to share my Minecraft for a moment before we're forced to start playing D&D.
Force is crazy.
Yeah. Look, I built the house and it's not a 9 by... It's not technically a 9 by 9. And it's
Ooh.
like actually got like height and size and shit.
I
The
didn't know you knew how
materials
to
are
do that.
limited. Yeah. The materials are limited, so everything is oak wood. I'm
You got like a
only just
walkway and
getting...
everything.
Oh, let me explain that really quick. So check it. Here's my fast travel mod. You know how I have a path that goes all the way that way?
Yeah.
I'm on the other side now.
Oh!
That's how the fast travel mod in this works. I've got like my garden over there with a path. It walks up to the garden. Britannia is behind it. I have a sign to walk to the Britannia.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
It is so fucking cool. And that's why... fucking wrong side again. That's why this monstrosity of a path exists. Because I needed to go to the underground mines. Where all the fucking Emperor dwarf shit is. Which I need to start working on making better. One step at a time. We've just unlocked most of this stuff. But yeah, you make signs, which is why all my signs are labeled for where they lead to.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, you guys got like until I can get back into my bedroom, and then we're forced to
Alright.
play D&D.
Oh no.
Oh, also,
Hulk is crazy.
Roman, what did you think about Arfin attempting to make orbs and then not noticing that the freaking monster took no damage because of it?
I think that's fucking hilarious. Wow, what a cool magic! The monster he's fighting did not even fucking care. Well, it did care. It's like, okay, so the way I described it to Dove, imagine if you were like super vibing, and then somebody threw like a fuck ton of ice water on you. That's why it's pissed.
But yeah, Roman, look, it's old witchery. Remember old witchery? Remember the altar? The stuff on it?
Oh my god.
I gotta go. I'm doing maps.
Okay,
Have
take care.
fun.
It is
Fine.
old.
Hey, remember old bees?
Oh my god.
Check
I want to cry.
this out. You can just paint. You could just normal paint. Like if you just have the palette in your hand, you could just do digital art. It's just that easy. And you can mix the colors too. I'm just a coward. It's oh, I need a blending knife is why. And you can take pictures. You just have a camera. You just take pictures of shit. And you have to go develop the negatives. And then you have pictures that show up when you hover them. Look at this.
Don't be denied, I'm a warrior inside.
It's so incredible. And yeah,
Hi, Bo.
theurgy because I needed to make dirt. Yeah, I'll go more in depth when D&D is not imminent and I have more space to speak.
Honestly, I have reserved just enough energy in my bank to play D&D.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been the
not
kind of day
today,
that like
later.
as soon as D&D is done, I'm getting alcohol.
Yeah,
That's the kind of day it's been. I'm drinking
Yeah.
as soon as D&D is over.
Brother, why even wait
Why
for the
wait?
game to be over? Why do you think I have? You don't see it. My camera is not hooked up.
I want
Pretend like
because
I'm holding a giant bottle of bourbon. Why do you think I'm drinking all the bourbon?
it's out of respect for the game. Because when I start drinking, I get really sappy and emotional, and it will definitely interrupt my ability to. If you want me to be better at role playing, drunk is the wrong kind of intoxication. I play D&D better when
Gotcha.
I'm high.
Gotcha. Still, like, don't
I
let
have
the
several
game
eyewitnesses to me becoming an amazing role player when I'm high.
Fair enough.
Like even better, like take how I normally am and like 2.5 times.
Yeah.
You think I'd become relatively okay if I did that then?
It depends on what kind of intoxication makes you release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. Because for me, that is not alcohol.
Is privacy a drug? Because I'm a much better role player when I'm not worried about my parents listening in.
By the power of the arcane, I release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin.
Anyway, no. See, the thing is, Roman, I'm just awful at role playing no matter what happens. So I guess that doesn't matter.
Incorrect. And I'm the final authority on what is and is not correct when it comes to creativity.
No, you're not. You don't look like a god of creation to me.
What does a god of creation look like?
I don't know, but
That's
it
up
ain't
to your
that.
interpretation.
Yeah, that. There you go.
I'm very glad that Kazu immediately got the joke.
No. It was because Roman turned the camera on. I'm still psyched about how quickly I put a world together last week. I knew exactly what mission that ship was doing and what that meant for the entire crew.
Yeah,
I'm
sounds
very
good.
proud of myself for how quickly I slapped that shit together.
Also, Roman, we're going to force Cosmo to run a 40k game in Fate.
Help! My hands are tied. I really gotta hook up the camera. Hold on.
As long as it's Rogue Trader, so I can play as Xenos.
It is on and Rogue Trader.
As long as I
Yeah, I
can,
did.
as long as I could be a government-sanctioned Xenos filth.
Government sanctioned is not the word for that. Government blind eye turned.
Government, no. As long as I'm government, a blind eye turned Xenos filth. I could just pretend to be. Listen, if you're playing Eldar and pretend to be a really tall, skinny human. There are more mutated humans.
Hey, Roman, you know what the fuck I was playing?
What?
Casterkin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With full fucking
Shut-
amnesia, though.
And he still managed to not shut up about it.
I don't know what I'd actually play, though. Honestly, I'd probably, if I'm being real, it's been a very long time since I played a stupid character, so I'd probably play an Ogren.
Hey, Ogrins are super smart, dude. Smart enough to be hyper loyal.
I am the smartest motherfucker you know. I can count to 4.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna make an Ogren that can count to 4.
So
Scare
he's
the
a
fuck out of
bonehead
you.
implant.
Yeah.
But I still don't know how I feel about my sacrosanct.
They're terrifying because they're a sororitas.
I mean, yeah, but
Boo, every door in the house is open to you. Stop being so dramatic. He's
Oh,
angry
Kazu, by
because
the way.
I'm not in the room where he is, so he's alone. He has full like freedom to roam the house, and he's like, "Come explore with me." I'm like, "Buddy, I'm doing stuff." Jesus
But Kazu,
Christ!
he didn't not shut up about it. Somebody literally called him Acadian, and he responded instinctively with Cadia stands.
Exactly. Somehow still managed to not shut the fuck up about it. It's crazy. Couldn't remember what it meant. Just said it like it was a call and response.
Call and response for Cadia stands is nuts. Also completely in character for Acadian. I release.
Oh man, yeah.
Roman, recap us.
From last week.
2 weeks ago, but yeah.
From 2 weeks ago. Last I recall, our group had begun our excursion into the. Which direction did we go?
West, I
Which
think.
cardinal direction did we go?
I believe we were
Southeast.
west. But I
Was it
could be
west?
misremembering.
It was southeast.
South. It was completely wrong.
Wrong. You were wrong on several counts. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine mostly because I didn't even fucking remember. So, our group began our excursion into the southeast. We came across we had some interactions with some wolves. We just scared them off though because wolves. And then we came across a roving band of orcs, and we stalked them at their encampment for a little bit, and noticed one of them fuck off into the woods, and then he started writing in a book, and then waiting. and then writing more in a book, and then waiting, and then writing more in a book, like he was going back and forth with somebody. So we devised a plan, knocked him out, but not before he screamed like a motherfucker. We got the book. We read the book. The book had some very interesting things to say. It was indeed a communications book. We radioed Sorrow about it. And Sorrow said, "Oh, that's very good to know. Don't let them know that you know this. Give the book back to them, probably. And let them continue on their way."
Doesn't matter if they can.
And we were like, "Okay." And and I don't remember if we actually got the book back into the camp or
Yeah,
not.
that's the very
Because
last thing that happened.
His friends came and picked him up because he got knocked out.
Yeah, there were a
And we're like,
bunch
"Oh,
of
look, we
orcs
have the book
looking
back
for
to
the
him."
book. So Absolution hit it in like a bush, kind of disheveled as if it had just like fallen out of the dude's hands, basically.
And they fell for that.
Yeah, somebody somewhere's gonna have to roll a deception, I'm sure. But otherwise, they
Yeah.
fell for it.
And they fucking bought that. Like discount sushi. I mean, not to lie to the local policia about the book not having been stolen.
Yeah,
And they bought that.
the book that was not stolen. It was just dropped. It happened to fall into a bush where they couldn't see it right away.
Exactly. So, does that about cover us? I skipped over a lot of details because I don't remember a lot of details, and I have a screaming headache.
No, that was about all there was, so.
I need some pills here. Yeah,
But,
just in case you guys were wondering, even though I wasn't like vocally present last session, I was indeed mentally present.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But yeah, I think at this point we were heading back. We were, at the very least, we were moving our camp.
But we also realized, like, we're a very small control and stealth-based strike squad that is not built for fighting full orc encampment. So running across that was kind of scary. There was a lot of very beefy boys.
Yeah, no, I did not
with a
want to fight that
lot of-
entire thing. Absolution is
and a
still
lot of
fucking
zealotry.
terrified
I
at
think
the.
zealotry- I think the
Absolution
zealotry
is.
the scariest part.
Yeah, Absolution is still absolutely terrified at the fact that she was almost caught.
Also, there have been black people in England.
It's just fucking scary, dude.
way
So, yeah,
more than people do.
If we want to, like, I know we were going to be moving our camp. I don't know, like, how far we'll get before we'll want to set back up, but,
So there
Away from the orc camp.
Oh, yes, but, Absolution will not be having a good time, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there.
I wasn't aware that she was ever having a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little worse.
Oh no.
With the, fear of failure and everything else, she's going to end up with a nightmare when she trances.
Yeah, it's fair.
And I don't know if you guys know anything about PTSD nightmares.
I know from other people.
But,
Probably fun.
So one of the big things about PTSD nightmares is in a lot of cases they are not actual replaying of the actual events. They are twisted forms of them. In some cases involving people that you have become close to, not the actual people that were there.
That's not fun.
Japan is a
That's not fun. Don't be mean. That's mean. Yeah, Marina's being mean to her character. I can't say shit. me calling somebody else out for being mean to their character is the ultimate form of the pot calling the kettle black.
Like, well, on top of the fact that you're black.
Ooh, yo, look at my fucking tan, dude. Hold on. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like,
My camera is current. Actually, no, my camera's not working on Vneon.
Yeah, I see that transition. Holy shit, bro!
Let me show off the tan I got. I got
Yeah,
a tan
but-
too from going golfing.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been doing a whole bunch of manual labor too. I've got a pretty good tan, but the problem is you can't really see the tan transition because I've been wearing really short, like, cutoffs. I've been wearing wife beaters, dude. There's no tan line. It is just tan.
Why are you beating your wife, cousin?
I thought you were gay. Here's
'cause
my
I'm gay,
not
yeah.
tan. Here is my absolute white ass.
Here's Rena, who never goes outside. Rena, who has literally no reason to go outside because she works from home and doesn't go out to get shit.
Yeah, I can't do the thing.
Kind of a huge vibe, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can't really. It doesn't exist.
See it.
It's just gradual.
But yeah.
I can see it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to deal with slightly is Rena is Absolution just
PTSD panic picture.
yeah. And by the way, Maru, if you do decide to throw shit at us, I am going to be taking a point of exhaustion from not actually getting rest.
Oh, fun. The
That's okay.
willing point of exhaustion is great.
Because
For
it
the
makes
roleplay.
sense. It makes sense.
But no,
The thing is-
none
the
of
thing
you
is-
remember, I at least remember and will remind you that Sarah did instruct you to continue following them down the coast because she knew roughly where they were probably going from the
Okay.
book.
Yeah. So we were still following them, but we were
just
moving
didn't want
that
to-
specific camp for sure.
Yeah, so the thing about when you're shadowing somebody is you don't want them to fucking see you.
Yeah.
And this group is just small enough to maybe escape notice,
Yep.
Yeah.
but just big enough to always have at least two people on guard.
Especially since two of their people are elves.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, okay, so if you guys know
Surrounded.
anything about World War One,
Surrounded by fae.
I don't know how much you guys know about World War One and the Americans figuring things out in World War One.
Not much.
There was a thing about sleeping in foxholes. You never slept one person in a hole because that was suicide. That's how you got killed.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep two in a hole because that's how you woke up to find your friend's throat slit. You slept three in a hole with two people awake at all times. World War One was fucking horrifying, bro.
Yeah.
For both sides, to be fair, but like
Yeah.
that was just something that the people in Liberty Division figured out when they ended up over there.
Also, you could just cut out the war and the one and just say war is terrifying.
Fair.
Oh, I mean, well, I was specifically talking about World War One for that example.
Does it make it less true?
But yeah, okay.
It's nuts.
We move
Yeah.
on. Tailing the orcs. Find the next place to set up.
Yeah, you guys end up finding a nice little place to, be well off the beaten path and make a camp.
Still super fucking minimal.
Yeah. Well, you also passed up a couple of places that had like a ring of stones.
Yeah.
which meant it was a place that had been a campsite before. You passed up a few of those places to find a better, like, more hidden bit of ridge.
Yeah.
Causeway really like your ceiling.
Oh, did
It's a
I
nice
fucking
ceiling.
not turn my camera off? Whoops.
Nice
I can't see
ceiling,
the bottom
bro.
of my screen and because of the camera, so I threw the camera back. I thought I turned the camera off.
It's all good. But yeah.
But yeah, so you guys managed to find that, and you do know that reinforcements will be on the way to an alcove that exists. It's a smuggler's cove.
Yeah.
That is a bit farther up from where the orcs are, and that's kind of where the orcs seem to have been aiming toward.
Yeah.
Because it's a natural cove, it's a good place to land. As for the rest of the night, I need perception checks from all three of you.
Us, I'm good at these. I'm very good at these. Somewhere in the universe exists dice for me to use.
Dirty
Oh,
20.
I'm waiting for my sheet to load. I've been waiting for the last 5 minutes. I did remember to open it ahead of time. It's just being shit.
Rowan,
Say again? Sorry.
I asked for a perception check from all three of you.
Oh, fuck.
18.
I'm here and present, I promise. See.
I rolled pretty good on the dice. Not as good as Rena, apparently.
Well, that's a good roll from the.
Yeah.
That's a
You
good
got
roll
a
from
dirty
my
20.
new. That's a good roll from my new dice 25.
25.
Yeah, I got new dice.
Well, DC was 18, so.
I got
I
new
really-
dice. I don't know
So
why I'm
all
trying
of you
to do-
know things are happening. From your new camp, you see, because of obviously you picked a good location. You see that there are orcs kind of making their way through the tree lines, and they've discovered your old camp.
Huh?
Horrifying.
They just kind of stumbled across it, and they don't seem to be able to tell if people were there recently or if it's been a while because you guys didn't really have fire.
Yep.
So they're just like,
We're there long enough to have a fire, even if we decide to hide. Like, even if we weren't hiding, we weren't there long enough.
Mhm.
Hee.
yeah. And
Oh,
so you see that, and then you see that band kind of head off roughly in your guys' direction. But they're off. They're not going near to where you are, but they're
Okay.
in a group of 7 people that seem to just be looking for something. Anything that they can find.
oh. This is fun. That's
So we don't want them to find us, but also if they don't return, that's gonna cause other issues.
I. Well, not really to do. I mean, there's full of them. They don't know they're here. They very confused. So I'd say mission still successful so far. How do we? I'm new to all this subterfuge hiding. It's not really my thing. That's your wheelhouse, I think.
Well, surely you have some grasp of the principles. Don't be seen. Don't be where they are looking. Anything
Well,
more
of
advanced than
course,
that,
I know how to
sure.
play. Of course, I know how to play hide and seek, but I like to think that there's a bit more to shadowing individuals and you know, being an actual agent of subterfuge than don't be seen.
Quick glance at the third party member who actually knows what she's talking about.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
grace of Corel and Narathian, please tell me there's more to espionage and subterfuge than don't be seen.
So there
Even
is
if you have
some more to it. Because, like, you need to know what to pay attention to, but,
It turns out don't be seen is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, don't be seen as kind of a big part of it.
well, I understand it as a core tenet, but like, this was really getting exasperated. Okay, I guess let's continue not being seen.
I
Here's
mean,
a handle.
We
That's the
don't.
biggest.
some of the things you can do are also, like, mislead, but I don't know how I would go about misleading these guys.
Respectfully, it seems as if they've done plenty of that themselves.
Exactly. So keep your voices down and don't be seen.
Stage whispers for everybody at home.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or some possibly, like, more basic sign language.
Right? Yeah, look at my spell sheet.
What? So, how?
Hush. That's
What's up,
not.
Roman?
Like, how? I guess the word I'm looking for is how fast is this orc party? Like, how coordinated are they, and how fast are they moving? Are we talking like we put this militia together 5 minutes ago, or are they like old bastards? Or are they, look at those old bastards go?
Somewhere between the two. It looks like this was kind of your designated, like, searching on familiar terrain party. Because they could definitely had the skills of tracking and all of that, and to be the ability to find out where they are and where they were. But it's definitely kind of a middle ground between the two. Ideas. This is not just like fresh young faces, but it's not quite look at those old bastards go.
Gotcha.
Hold on one second. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, say hi.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Well, Matt-
So you're kind of watching them search in a very coordinated fashion, so they're moving relatively quickly. Absolution would actually notice that they're moving a little too quickly.
Mm.
Not in a way that it's like, oh, they're really good. It's like, oh, that's inexperience.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't be trying to move that quickly to find things. It seems that they're either in a hurry or are a little anxious about the activity they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what makes it not quite, look at those old bastards go. Also, Roman, I'm glad that you referenced probably my favorite or second favorite Fat Electrician video for this. Because it is either my first or second one. Bless you.
Thanks.
Very good video.
For those of you wondering, the Praying Mantis, Operation Praying Mantis, is the other one in contention. Just because of the use of the GTA Wasted screen. Want to talk about what happened to those ships?
They do seem to be in a bit more of a hurry than they should be.
We do have somewhere to be.
As the sun kind of begins to crest, because you guys have been watching them like sort of do a improvised grid search. As the sun starts to crest, they hurry back to their camp. They never quite were looking in your direction. They hurry back to their camp, and by your surprise, by the time there's actual daylight and the sun is actually up into the sky, the ships and barges are back on the water.
I told you we should have sabotaged them.
Well, no, you guys were told not to do that. You guys were told to let them keep going up the coast
Yeah.
to the.
The player wanted to sabotage their boats as soon as they landed. Character knows better.
Yeah.
Well, we started to keep up with some shit, right?
You do have your horses, so, you know. I actually did a roll to see if your horses managed to stay quiet.
I have never checked back over my list to see if I have Pass Without Trace so fast.
I mean, I do still have a few scrolls of it.
So, what? So, am I rolling animal handling or?
No, I said I already did a roll to see if your horses would, make a sound and give you away.
Yeah.
Using on the fact that we're still, hidden.
Well, I would have given you some warning, because you guys would have also heard your horses make
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah, that's true.
These are well-trained horses.
Very well trained. However, they're still horses.
Yeah, I know.
They're still
No amount of training will change the fact that they are horses.
But yeah, they seem to be heading still up the coastline, but they went out just far enough to be kind of hard to see from the coastline. And from what you guys could see, they actually have people who seem to have the dedicated task of watching the shoreline for anything.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at them going. So what you read about them, you can, let's say this is it. We hadn't already established this forever ago. Definitely coordinated.
That's a work party for you.
I have to say, I'm a bit intrigued to figure out who this individual unifying them is. Not Captain Renat talked about him now.
Yeah.
Him, them, I can't quite remember. As much as I'd like to believe it was on the table, I doubt it was a her.
I need to grab the snack. Sorry. I'll be like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely negative.
It was Sorrow the whole time.
Sorrow the whole time. The whole time.
Here's the fun part. There are people that won't know if that's true or not. That's wonderful. For anything in this world, I can say, oh yeah, Sorrow did that, or had her fingers in it. And people will go, yeah, that would make sense. That's plausible. But at the worst, it's plausible.
I can see it.
How would she have pulled it off? She's Sorrow. She'd have figured it out.
Ooh. You said,
Would it have been
you said
easy
Sorrow?
for her? I didn't say it'd be easy. Just she figured it out.
I didn't say have fun.
Okay, snack acquired and mostly we can pick it back up.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. So as you guys are kind of following the shoreline, you kind of see where their destination is off in the distance, where you see the beginnings of this cove. That would make for a very good place to land and resupply at, even. Again, it's a smuggler's cove.
Mhm.
Which is on the maps provided to you by Sorrow, but it's not on most other maps.
Yeah, literally, there'll just be a. Isn't that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what that looks like?
I would imagine so.
Again, a cove is just kind of a natural port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Consider from Faye's perspective, she has mostly been holed up studying. She doesn't know what ocean features look like.
Yeah.
Or shoreline features.
Mhm.
She's just putting together like a cove and basically a cave together.
Yep.
Oh, I understand why they would resupply here. Got it.
What was the plan again?
What did you say?
What was the plan again?
Keep an eye on them. There's too many for us to fight, so just be here so we can guide our troops to them.
Reinforcements are on the way. Make sure they don't change their course.
Right, yep. Can do all of that, hopefully.
You guys are going to definitely beat them to the cove because they have to take this kind of wide, sweeping way.
Right. Hopefully, Faye was not meant to be a sneaky, stealthy, information-focused character. She's made to be a fire battle mage. So I have no scry
Hey,
spells.
can somebody give me a evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay.
Odds, you say, Kazu.
Odds, I say.
Odds, he says.
Yeah, I want the nat one to be a good thing.
As you pull into the cove itself to kind of get the lay of the land, you see an airship overhead come down to land in the middle of the cove.
Hey guys, I think we covered the resupplying. And how.
You recognize this airship.
Oh, it's
You've
us
been
being
on
the
an
resupply.
Otamara time.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
And just it lands, and the second it lands, the back doors open, and Sir it hasn't even fully opened. The ramp hasn't fully descended. Sir Stefan Stavro is on the ground, coming forward.
Eager, are we? I could have sworn we just saw each other. I don't think you should be this eager to see us again.
That was a week ago.
That's recently.
Is a week a long time? I'll look to the group.
Like, he comes in, and he just walks over, grabs all three of you in a bear hug.
Dude!
Absolution tenses up.
It's a very long time in a soldier's world.
I suppose a lot can happen for a soldier in that time period. I'm a lot more used to. Oh, goodness, you're strong.
What's really funny is you are all very skinny.
Yeah.
And this is a barge of a man.
Yeah.
Let us consider, in this last
Grace
week,
of the
not only
gods.
have we been cursed to be without our good friend, but also we have a successful reconnaissance mission.
Oh,
Very good
goodness.
job, the three of you. And then he just goes right back to business. Of
And-
he's,
Absolution is like slightly panicking.
but he lets all of you go and just immediately business mode where he's observing landscape features. Only now has the ramp fully descended, by the way. So Sorrow's walking out with like Creed, Mouser, Andreas, all of them. And Sir Stefan Stavro is already directing traffic.
Yeah.
Like pointing people to different locations and just like you there, you, there. And he looks at Sorrow and he points for her a location and says, "You're there." With the three of them.
I'm so
And like
dear, are you present?
Uh-
If there's about to be a fight, I would hate for you to be somewhere else. Though I wouldn't call this a fight. They're about to be slaughtered.
Too deep in the
More like.
PTSD nightmares after being bear hugged.
Well, in Absolution's world, affection given like that isn't affection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that hug wasn't from family, so that might as well have just been like seduction. Anyway.
Her eyes are kind
Daenerys,
of darting back and forth.
Hey, look at me. Stay here. And I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. You're here. Whatever this is, we can handle it at a later time, but for now, remain here. As much as you can. And after all the bloodshed is done, we can talk about this, because it's a little concerning. All right. And like Sparrow's, I'm specifically like not getting closer to her. Like I'm staying at the distance I'm at.
Smart dude.
Sorrow walks towards you. Creed went off somewhere else. So did Mouser. So did Andreas. They've all got pointed to different spots, and then more people are still pouring out of this
Yeah.
airship, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't worry. By the end of this campaign, we'll have made you name the entire army.
Go fuck yourself, Colin. No.
Quick, Mara, I need to know the name of
Bad.
that squire for night number 37.
His name's Andrew. He's a young kid.
Write that down. Reference it later.
we're gonna be level 15, like 86 sessions deep, and I'm gonna be like, hey, how's Andrew doing? And he's gonna be like,
Who?
and then knowing Mario, he's gonna be like, and then knowing Mario, he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, he became a knight.
Yeah, he's oldish for a squire. Like, he's on the older end of squires. He's 17.
We've already done it.
No. Seriously, the second I named him Andrew, I had his story. So it's already
I
over.
know. I know. It's like, we're gonna make you. This is gonna happen. It's not even gonna be on purpose. We're gonna make jokes like this, and it's gonna keep happening.
I know.
I love accidentally.
Because
I love triggering
good.
Mario to get characters' backstories. Just because I asked him for a name. I'm like, hey Mario, what's this character's name? And then in like 0.5 seconds, he's like, yes, this is their name, their backstory, their family history, their plot, and their
But Sorrow was walking towards us.
yes.
The three of you are with me to keep me safe.
Absolution kind of like on her way over, kind of instinctively backed away a step.
When Absolution backed up a step, Sorrow stopped moving. I don't know where your mind is, my dear, but I am not here to harm you. Never have I been, and never will I be. Well, if you try to kill me, that might change. But until then, big smile.
I don't believe it would ever be part of our plan to kill you, Mr. Sorrow.
You never know. Could be one day. I wouldn't begrudge you.
I think you'd have to do something particularly untoward toward us to garner that kind of reaction. I don't think we're the kind to kill without a reason. At least I like to
Yes, but
imagine you're not.
Yes, but if that reason was every single gold piece in the universe, I might be tempted to say yes.
I would not blame you. That's a lot of gold pieces.
I probably still no, though.
You see, like, Sparrow for a moment through their mask, their eyes, like, squint. Almost like they're trying to calculate the image in their head of every single piece of gold that exists. And then, like, their eyes widen and they shake their head. Like they got a headache from thinking about it.
And so Absolution's
That's-
body will kind of untense, but it's obvious that her eyes are still darting around if anyone pays attention. But
Definitely.
Oh, don't worry. Sorrow's paying attention.
yeah.
Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, well, I mean, we'll find out. But she holds kind of a hand out to the group of you that says, with me, my dears, I need someone around me. I might die.
I don't know what else you want.
Absolution just kind of nods and follows her lead. Just
Leash moving.
She leads you up a hill to a hidden spot within the tree line where, you know, it'd be very difficult to see any of you. And as you've noticed, Successor and Stavro directed traffic to have all of the squads in different places. You guys know they're there and we can barely see the people.
Oh, this is horrifying. I've never. It only now occurs to me that I've never seen combat in before. I'm not sure I like it.
It's just carnage. I'm hoping I can get them to surrender.
It's not like I'm, as a purveyor of stories, a teller of stories, I'm aware that real life is often not like them. This is one of the ones I would have preferred to keep in the mind, so to speak. War is so much prettier and sadder and more eloquent in the songs and stories.
On that we agree. After disgorging what seems to be 100 people, the airship leaves.
How many orcs were in the boats?
About 50.
Oh, good God. They are outgunned, outmanned, outplanned.
And Sir
Oh,
Stefan
yes.
Savro was one of the people coming for them.
And they are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned.
And that's just what separate.
20 orcs surround Sir Stefan Savro and they say, "You're surrounded." Surrounded.
Oh, I'm
Sir
surrounded
Stefan
by
Savro.
his fear and dead men.
Oh, I'm surrounded by his fear and dead men. Just
For those not in the know, that's a quote from Darth Vader in one of the Star Wars comics.
and it goes hard as hell, no matter what character you have saying
Yeah,
it.
no matter what character you have saying, I'm surrounded by his fear and dead men. If they, oh God, monsters.
Now, would it be true if there were 20 of them? Maybe not, but a lot of them would be dead by the end of it.
What's that fucking the thing of like? Now I definitely won't be able to kill all of you, but I'm definitely going to kill a lot of you. So who's willing to roll that lottery?
Who wants a piece of this?
Oh, you'll kill me, but I'll kill a lot of you. Who wants to die today?
Yeah. Which one of you is willing to die today?
So fun fact, that is usually enough to get more cowardly fighters to not fight at all.
Yep.
The idea of knowing that you'll beat your enemy, but a lot of you die in the process is enough to stop most people because they don't want to be the one that dies.
Yeah. They don't want to be among that number. But yeah, so you guys are waiting for several hours and you guys can see the ships starting to come in. The ship and the barges starting to come in. After they land, they send a couple of like smaller parties to scout into the initial parts of the tree line, which isn't where any of the ambush party is. And so once that's cleared, they start bringing on everything else. They start taking down supplies. And the one with the book seems to be writing something.
I'll point him
And then
out. I'll point him out to Sorrow.
Sarah just gives you a pat on the arm to tell you that she saw who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But he writes something down. And then he comes on with everyone else. They make it to about the center of the cove. And he's holding the book. When they hear you hear in booming Orcish, surrender or be slaughtered. You guys don't understand the words, but you hear the threat.
We hear the voice.
Yeah, you hear a voice that says that.
Who's the? Do we recognize the voice?
Oh yeah, it's Sir Stefan Stavro, speaking orc.
Stefan and Orc is terrifying.
The orcs seem startled, but they draw weapons, but they don't see exactly where it's coming from. But the response comes, "You couldn't kill us." And then Sir Stefan Stavro kind of walks out by himself and seems to say another string of words in Orcish that Sorrow mutters over to you what he's saying. Quite to the contrary. If you wish to send a champion, I will slay them and the rest of you can surrender. Or, all of you can die here. And they essentially look at him, laugh, and say, "You and what army?" Which, sorry, was again translating to you.
Very poor choice of word.
And then 20 of them charge towards Sir Stefan. And as this happens, you see Creed break from the tree line with 10 men behind him. And then you see the entire ambush come from around these orcs
I'll whisper
to
in
envelop
Sylvan.
them.
I'll whisper in Sylvan. And then that.
What did you whisper? Sorry?
Him and
Him
that
army.
army.
They're all clad in black with the white rose of sorrow sigil with its drops of red blood. Charging from the shadows. The orc with the book tries to lift it, and because he's right in the charge line, he's trying to get a message out rather than defending himself.
Can I? I was gonna say. I was gonna say instead of firebolting, can I shoot him with an arrow? Like I'm trying to shoot like his arm basically, so he drops the book. How far away am I from him?
You're a good 100 feet. You're in range.
I will absolutely take that disadvantage shot because I think it's a disadvantage shot.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, it's 20 feet of a disadvantage shot. I'll take that. I'll take that. Did you take that shot?
I take that shot.
I take that shot.
I don't blame you. Damn good shot. See. That was so. The first roll of the disadvantage was a 21, and the second roll of the disadvantage, was a 25. So we're gonna go with the 21.
Yeah, you get him right in the wrist, and he drops the book as the charge is coming toward. And directly towards him is Mouser. And Mouser, with one swing, takes the guy's head. And it's kind of just pandemonium from there.
Sorry if that might have given away our position. I didn't want him getting that message out.
I didn't either. And you can see the spell that she was weaving die in her hands.
You can see, like, Faye was going to cast a fireball and use a sorcerer's point to change the type of damage, and then he's like, "Oh, well, fizzles."
Yeah, everybody, every ranged caster, every ranged person here was like, "Nope."
Other than the one that's still just
dealing
panic.
with her PTSD. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite literally just one of those things where all three of you were like, well,
Nope.
You just got shot off first. So yeah, it's all good. That's good to me. Woo, that worked.
Crisis avoided.
Hey, any other high priority targets I can fuck with are up here?
I think.
Well, very unfortunately for you trying to pick out other high priority targets is Sir Stefan Stavro,
They're all dead.
Andreas, Sir Stefan Stavro, Andreas, Mouser,
Creed.
and Creed are headhunting right now.
Yeah.
Anybody that looks like they're a leadership or being able to rally any of these troops, these 4 men are going for.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to help them. Casting like how far does whole person go?
But no, you can quite literally see a couple of them being shielded by some like orcs, and then we'll just watch Sir Stefan Stavro cut his way through retinue.
Yeah, you literally like there's like a slight like cringe in my eyes, and it's like watching a pack of wolves down the rabbit.
You actually see Creed get isolated because he's pushed in so far. He's surrounded by 10 of them. And then all of a sudden, there's 2 of them trying to run away from him.
No, you made the mistake. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Right, exactly.
If I might say, man, you employ some terrifying individuals.
The safest place to be is in the presence of dangerous company.
I can agree with that.
That's why the 3 of you are here with me.
I think we are born of a different danger than those fellows. Dangerous,
Different.
yes. That's dangerous. That kind of dangerous. No.
You're more dangerous than you think. You in particular, words have brought down empires before. No, I'm sorry, I want to amend that. Stories and songs have brought down empires. They may kill men. So Stefan may destroy armies. By command and deed. By word, song, you fell empires. Don't sell yourself short. You might be the most dangerous person here. This set over the backdrop of Sir Stefan Stavro just bashing his way through 8 and 9 foot orcs is
Yeah.
just punctuating the pen is mightier than the sword point she's making.
Yeah. I will not disagree. I think it's a matter of perspective, if I may be honest.
Well, in terms of immediate danger, I wouldn't bet on anyone other than Sir Stefan. Maybe Creed. Maybe.
I'm a nightmare for people like you, my lady. He is a nightmare for men like them.
I don't think they're going to have many nightmares after today.
Well,
The fighting is
army
over.
down there will not.
The fighting is over almost as quickly as it started.
If I'm honest, that may be a mercy. I don't think any of them would want to live in the memory of this.
And you guys do get to see that a few of them had surrendered and were taken prisoner. Out of 50, there were about 12, 15 of them that decided to throw down arms and, live.
I learned that I get a 20% discount for being a Target team member on fresh fruit.
Oh.
All my fresh
So, I'll be right back, friends.
Oh,
Oh yeah, well, I'm waiting for Kazu to get back, but yeah.
if you don't mind my asking, my lady, I can't help but wonder what we are to do after this. Are we to continue?
Once I have that book, I might know.
Well, there's no time like the present.
I'm waiting for Kazu to get back. Somebody is going to be bringing you that book.
Should be like 10 minutes tops. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yep.
How did you guys like the ambush?
Freaking insane.
So I think there's some people that would dislike the fact that the players weren't part of it in terms of the combat. But I think with this group in particular, the idea was, no, you set up this happening.
Yeah.
This is the only one here that's really, really good at direct combat is Faye.
Yeah.
Everybody else here is like subterfuge from the shadows. And even Faye's still a little bit, and even Faye's like still a little good at that.
Yeah.
This is an intrigue, an espionage group for sure.
Yeah, I think there'd be people that would be like, "Oh, but the players didn't get to do the combat." It's like they made it happen.
Also, if they wanted to participate, they could have.
Yeah.
The only one here who was particularly frustrated could be Phelan because she just wanted to cast Fireball. That's it. The rest of it is fine.
Yeah, but like Fireball risks damaging that book.
Well, yeah. Well, she was gonna throw it in the back.
Ah, okay.
It was Fireball for the guy down there, which she was gonna chop to an acid bolt so it might sear and make him drop it. And then Fireball in the back. That's it. Those are my two plans. What's that? She'll cast it another day? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. There will be plenty of future chances to use Fireball. What's really fun here, though, is like, you guys are very quickly becoming Sorrows. I send them to investigate things, and then I send, a team to deal with it. Whatever they found. But, are you back, Kazu, or? I'll take that as a no. But, yeah. I'm glad I have players that are like, no, we're not part of this combat. That's fine. It's part of the story.
Yeah, no, we are. We have characters that are like, we're not getting in major like army combats. That
was a Graven Shuddock thing.
And I mean,
Yeah.
it's also partially because like we're a 3-player group. There's not a lot we can do.
Yeah, that was a Graven Shuddock, Robin Ashford. Maybe even Spiros Dryden.
Yeah.
But even Dryden was like really good at like his whole thing was he gets in and kills fast.
Yeah.
I mean, see him like thunderclap and flashing down a fucking hallway and taking some dude's head off. Past all his guards.
Spiros Dryden was a fucking problem.
For many reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Dryden was a. Whew. You want to talk about characters whose actions and words have so many consequences? Dryden talking shit to an insurrectionist accidentally inspired a dragon to become a Draco supremacist.
She's such sunless silence. Young and old, she cried at breast and ghostly flame. Absolution now, her chosen name. Her command, she's broken, she takes a stand.
Okay. Roman, actually.
Yes.
What do we do? And yes, I mean we. What do we do if I somehow manage to make the shadow round at Elvio?
I think that'd be fucking awesome.
You know what the shadow round is, right?
I believe at Las Vegas Open.
Say again?
At fucking LVO for
Yeah.
Warner.
Yeah.
I
Do you know what
think.
do you know what yeah, shadow round is top 16.
Yeah. Okay, so I
And-
did know.
Yeah, you play a fourth game on Saturday with the top 16 players.
I
to
think
determine
what
the
is
top
going
8.
to happen. I think is what's going to happen is you're going to call me, and we're going to freak shit together.
It's like a Roman.
I think we're you're gonna call me and I'll be like, yeah. You're gonna be like, it happened. And I'll be like, what happened? And you're gonna be like, I'm in Shadow Round, and we're both gonna scream.
I can't even expect it to go 0-6. Somehow I'm 6-0. Ah! I don't know what's going on. Oh, bro,
Literally
did I
just gonna
send
say,
you
like,
those infractors I built? Like, or at least like
Yes.
cooler poses? I did. Cool, perfect. Oh yeah, I sent you the one. Look at homie, just calm, cool, collected.
But yeah, basically, while they're out and about, like, Absolution's like, it's like they never punish out in the open. It's like, I'm gonna be punished once we're out back in private, basically.
Oh, she's in for an absolute shock when they get back to the manor.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I somehow make the shadow round, I'm going to be very surprised.
Dude, it'll be fucking nuts if you make it.
Well-
99.99% chance I don't.
Let's hope that
There's
your
no way-
dice don't absolutely hate you at LVO.
Well, to be fair, as we've pointed out many times, that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
I mean, let's hope they don't anyway. But
Yeah.
if I play well, it doesn't matter.
Just don't mess up your order. Don't
Yeah,
mess
just
up your
don't mess
sequencing.
up your order of operations.
Yeah, don't mess up your sequencing.
So to be fair, like for a second there, I just forgot Epril Stern existed.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I want to nod that. I understand. I know.
Afro Stern existing, that she's there
That's
to
a
be a problem. Like, that's her job, is to be a problem. Rise in memory.
Okay, I'm so sorry for the break, but everybody has dinner now. So
Woo, food.
Sure.
bring your ass down here and you can have some meatloaf.
Ooh. All right. Cool. So, about 12 of them have been taken prisoner. And the fighting was over about as quickly as it started. They thought that they could send just a bunch of them at Sir Stefan, and that would work. And well,
Well, to be fair
Turns
to
out-
them, they probably had no fucking clue who Sir Stefan was, or why that wouldn't work.
well, and then also immediately standing next to him right after this was Creed.
Yeah.
With 10 men, and then
Yeah,
and then more groups just kept popping out of the tree line. So
they
kind of unfortunate.
They were operating with a sore lack of information.
And also, who looks at? I mean, admittedly, one real big dude, but smaller than every orc there, and goes, "Oh yeah, we should just surrender to that guy." They didn't know who that was. That was part of the problem. Because they understood who that was. They'd have known two things. One, you're going to need more than 20 men. And two, he's probably not alone.
Ah. Well, to keep it a buck, if that raiding party had been like 20 people, we would have just fought them.
Well, yeah, to keep it a buck, you go to handle that pretty easily. Because Fireball's pretty good. If
Fireball, what's that? They're all sleeping together in the same tent? Fireball. I can't up test it yet, but if I could, I would.
yeah, among those who are being taken prisoner, you see who appears to be like the ship captain.
Yeah.
And all of them are being brought, to one certain staging area. And a lanky squire comes running up to you guys, holding something in his hands that he's holding like it is the most precious thing on the planet. He stops like a good 4 or 5 feet before he gets to Sorrow and just kneels. Stand, young Andrew. No need. You asked for this.
Spoiled.
I did. I'm very happy it's already come to fruition.
He stands kind of hesitantly, and he holds out a book. Sorrow takes it carefully and says, "Thank you, my dear. How did the fighting go for you?" He just nodded. He looks like he's too nervous to speak.
Breathe, sir. For all her power, right in this moment, you are equals. Speak.
He looks at Faye and and stops.
Deep breaths, dear.
You're not helping.
I'm not going to help him now. He will remember this in the future, and then it'll be helpful.
No, DM, I'm telling you, you're not helping this kid. Part of what has him nervous, okay. So number 1, Sorrow. Number 2, 17-year-old confronted with 3 pretty women and Sparrow.
A very pretty
Sparrow
man.
beneath her mask. Yeah, Sparrow's also wearing a bird mask, so you can't see that Sparrow's a very pretty man.
Yeah. He just has no life experience in this situation.
Oh, please. I'm not that pretty. I only have 19 charisma.
Come on, lad.
Oh, sorry. It's 20 now. Sorry, my bad.
But yeah, this poor kid is just stammering away. And then Andreas comes up, puts a hand on his shoulder, and says, "You can go back down, lad." To whom he gives a nod, a salute, and just runs away down the hill. Andreas, being his usual flippantly casual self, looks at Sorrow and says, "You know that what pretty faces do to the kid. I've been trying to teach him out of it, but well, there's not much I can do."
And down the hill runs the new rumor that Sarah surrounds herself with the prettiest women for guards. Stories
What's
of
up this
her elite.
The idea?
Go ahead.
The idea of people being like, the idea of that rumor floating around and them saying, yeah, Saru hired 3 new beautiful women.
To be her elite guard.
Well, I hope that rumor doesn't start flying, especially not from somebody who is squiring for Andreas. So who should definitely know better.
Like, just in general, even if the rumor was, just in general, if there was a rumor that Saru hired 3 new women, it'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Because, she hired 2 new women.
Yes. I also caught that, but just.
Oh my god. It's like that one sketch by Dave Chappelle. So I got a new bitch in that motherfucker, man. That bitch following a motherfucker. Talking about Mickey Free. Mickey Free is not a girl. So
Okay.
again, see, dude looks like a lady.
Like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady. He does.
But yeah.
Continuing.
Continue.
Yeah.
Continuing on. We have the book.
Yeah, Sarah now has the book. She opens it and starts reading it.
I am paying very close attention to her reaction as she reads.
She has a very
doubt
well
she'll-
schooled expression. Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt she'll give anything away, but I'm still like, because if there's anything that causes her expression to change, holy fuck, you know? Like, even if she like raises an eyebrow, I'll be like,
Concern.
yo. So,
Yeah, she's just reading.
this is like after letting her read for a good bit.
One can assume by the behaviors on the battlefield that we weren't compromised. But I sure hope that reading proves corroborates that story.
I also hope it gives some light to just how dire this entire orc situation really is. The evidence thus far does not point into a good direction. Not idea.
And she's just continuing to read. And just
Just going to the party. Like now it's like, oh boy. I want to look around for like Stefan.
he seems to be once again directing traffic.
Oh boy.
Just you take the prisoners over there, you take the wounded over there.
Absolution doing her
The
best not
longest-
to revert to her true form.
I'm just gonna definitely not like trying to hide it, but just like the longer she reads that thing and doesn't say anything about its contents, the more concerned I get. Because the more concerned I'm getting.
At this point, I'm going to go down to the wounded and see if they need my fire magic for cauterizing wounds.
That I'm smart.
Maybe a better use of my time.
That sounds smart.
My -1 medicine disagrees, but you know. Seems like a real flavor fail. I really should have given myself at least a +1 on that.
What is my plus the medicine? What a +3 to medicine?
Mine's only
Come
a
with me to
2.
help the wounded, and we can reconvene with Sarah later.
Melody, would you prefer to stay in your company as you read?
Well, you know how to reach us. Down to the wounded.
Yeah, I must have been thoroughly leveled now. Yeah, we're gonna look down. How is the situation with the wounded? How wounded are the wounded? I'm assuming
Look,
it's orcs that are fucked.
no. The wounded are the prisoners are taking one way. Their own wounded are taking a different place.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
only show a
wounded.
little bias.
yeah. It's,
I'm biased towards people who I can communicate with.
Well, also, the orcs that decided to surrender and become prisoners kind of did it before they started getting their asses beat, so they're mostly fine.
That's fair. But for Faye's part, the bias is not anti-orc; it is pro-communication.
Yeah. No, that's also just the other end of it. The surrendering orcs, really didn't get hit, so
Yeah.
they kind of gave up before the slaughter got to them.
that
Impetuous fireball sounds. We could have had him. We could have got them all.
Could have got them all.
That's all right. It's okay.
I'm just
Well,
imagining
also-
like being faced with a mass problem, like enemies. Faye just raising her hand to fireball, and Sparrow and fucking Absolution just placing their hand over hers and lowering it.
God, can we retcon that, please?
Sure.
Because she really, really wanted to.
Kick things off with a bang, eh?
We call
I'm
that
just
her
imagine-
life goal.
I'm
in
imagining her
college.
signing the weaves for Fireball and holding it at the ready, and them just not even. It's like you didn't see that one vine of the girl pulling out the sword, and her brother just puts the sword back in the sheath.
But
That-
because recall that her singular goal in college was to learn how to cast Fireball. She now knows the spell and has not yet cast it. So at literally every opportunity to cast it, she's had to be like, I shouldn't. This is the one time where she should. She was correctly stopped by her party.
Well, yeah, because they wanted to take some prisoners.
Yeah.
They want some more
They would-
information.
They would have had prisoners. There just would have been more
Fewer of
injured
them.
prisoners.
And crispier. Yeah.
Right.
Huh,
Okay.
why are all of the people who surrendered suffering burns? That's crazy.
Anyway. But yeah, no, you get down to the wounded, and there's about 10 guys that have taken some what looks to mostly be minor injuries. Mostly just some pretty rough cuts.
I offer my services to help cauterize that shit.
Sure, give me a medicine check.
That was pretty
I'll also-
I'm
yeah,
medically
I'll-
prepared for this.
I was gonna
Yes.
say I'll assist.
Good, because I have a -1 to medicine.
As I say, I'm better at dressing wounds than I am like
14.
Yeah, but add that to the dressing that is then put on by Sparrow. And you got a pretty effective way to help that guy who had the deep cut in his arm.
Yeah.
Was he wearing van braces or gauntlets or anything like that?
Yeah, he was. It's just, sometimes armor shifts a little bit.
Yeah.
He just took a nice cut.
So, because I don't have heat metal.
I just wanted to be a
I
little
do
bit
have-
cheeky and be like, the point of the van brace is to stop this from happening.
He nods and he's like, yeah, it absolutely is.
Well, not everything always goes according to plan, does it?
And he's holding up the van brace in his other hand. You can see where the cords that held it in place were cut first.
I could also do mending.
So
Was
he's
that an
like,
impressive? Was that an impressive feat by the enemy, or a unfortunate misstep by you?
gonna be both.
It could be both.
Yeah, it happened while I was fighting alongside Sir Creed. So probably both. The impressive feat on their end being they survived long enough to do it.
And the misstep on yours was allowing them to do it while you were within a, I don't know, any foot radius of Creed.
Precisely. A testament to their, penchant for
Tenacity.
living and a penchant to my carelessness given my company. Won't happen again.
I would hope not.
It turns out being near the best fighters doesn't make you invincible.
I don't know, but it does get you caught up in. It does get you caught up in their ways. Trust me, I know all about how it is to experience glory by proxy.
Couldn't even keep up with him. He cut a path deep enough that, well, I thought he was a goner when they closed in around him.
I saw that. I could have sworn I blinked and 8 men dropped. That, I would say, was as if something out of a song. A ballad of some great hero.
If it had been in a song or a ballad, I would have thought it exaggerated.
It'll make you think twice about any time you hear these songs now, won't it? Maybe some of these great heroes were just what the song said they were.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think some of them were more than what the song said they were.
I think you'll find us storytellers like to downplay certain grand achievements and embellish minor ones. Keeps everything level.
Unbelievable.
Because nobody will
A
ever
more
believe we brought
consistent
100
scale
people
of
to the
grandness.
Say again, Kazu.
because nobody will ever believe we brought 100 people to fight a 50 orc army. It's a much more fun story when they're even.
Well, 100 men may have been brought, but I think it was 6, maybe 6 men who did most of the killing.
Exactly.
There's that Pareto distribution at work.
There we go. All wrapped up. Try not to open the wound.
I'll do what I can.
That means avoid doing anything that stresses your forearm.
One of his, obviously his friend. Oh, well, I guess he can't do that then. Not on his own, anyway. I'll buy you a woman. Pats him on the chest with his arm around his shoulders. The guy is glaring at him and is contemplating stretching his forearm to punch his friend in the face.
Oh, you don't need to buy him a woman. He's a warrior with proof to show for it. Surely.
Ah, you're right then. He can purchase his gun. He elbows the guy in the ribs.
Right. Well, gentlemen, to you, best of luck in your recovery. To you, best of luck in your banter.
The both of them are
Fair play. Well, it's
But yeah,
nice to meet you, and
shut up. Anyway, as they kind of walk off, there's a couple more wounded that can use some like light touching up that you guys
we'll do
managed
some,
to help out
some,
with.
like, bandaging. I'm gonna like give looks to where Sorrow is every once in a while to see if she's still reading.
Intently.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair.
In fact, everything gets the airship comes and lands, obviously signaled by somebody in the group. The prisoners are loaded on. Everybody else starts to load in, and Sorrow is still standing there, reading intently.
All right,
That's
it's
not
time to go correct
concerning
the
at all.
mistress. Yeah, it's time to go correct the mistress.
You seem to have had
Literally.
the same thought as Sir Stefan Stavros because you appear there at the same time.
Absolution being absolutely useless this entire time.
She's not useless.
She's recovering.
I request that you unrefer to a traumatized being as useless.
You know that's how she's gonna look at it, though.
Well, yeah, she's traumatized. Of course, that's how she's gonna look at it. She just like me for real. Anyway,
Just like me for real. But
she's been
Sir
reading that
Stefan
book
Stavros
ever since she got it.
also arrives and just like nods at your statement and just says, "Sorrow, it's time to move. To get out of this place." And she literally holds a finger up as she finishes a page and then says, "Well, that was concerning," and just closes the book and walks.
I'm just gonna look at Stefan, who like there's like the eyes are wide behind the mask, like there's a like the unspoken words is, did she just call something concerning?
Oh yeah, you can see on Sir Stefan's face. He's not hiding this from you. He's like, "Oh, that's bad. Like you can see it on his face. It's like, "Oh, that's not good."
Are we returning with you to the manor then, ma'am?
Yeah. And he looks real concerned.
Fair play. Well done. Whew.
It's like,
Man,
oh
I'm
boy,
gonna-
I did something really bad. No, it's not
Well.
you, damn it.
Oh God, it's been a while since I've
That's just
read.
our
It's been a while
next mission
since-
being planned out. by
You see,
Sarah.
like, yeah, as we're walking, Sparrow takes a deep, like, swallow of spit. Oh, it's been a while since I've felt dread. I forgot how it thickens the spit. I don't like it.
I sure hope, whatever this may be, still comes from this plane.
There's a slight like hiccup in Sparrow's walk, and then like a brisker like pace.
Yeah. But Absolution's just following silently behind Sorrow. Just
As you guys get onto the airship, you can see that Sorrow is all smiles, is talking to her men, like
Oh yeah,
talking about each person's individual feats, and like because she actually did watch the entire thing,
yeah.
and somehow was able to identify each individual person and not just.
When we get around the men, I'm gonna try my best to look like I didn't just hear. That was concerning. From Sorrow Rain about something she read.
Yeah. Sorrow Rain, who has only ever looked plussed about one other thing in like all the time you've seen her.
Yeah, so it's definitely like see her all smiles and then just, oh, we're not. Of course, we're not wearing people. I should have, It's same thing here.
And look, all of my health potions are intact.
And so,
That is how quick and easy this fight was.
Some of you all my side.
she's actually just grabbing some people and saying, actually, we need some people to stay here, just in case there are follow-up parties. And she grabs like 20 guys,
Uh-huh.
and she includes 2 squadron leaders, one of whom you recognize. It is Andreas, who is Sir Steffren's right-hand man.
Oh, fuck.
So essentially making him Sorrow's left.
Oh dear, it's bad.
And you can see on Andreas's face that like you can actually see Sir Andreas, who is the most casual, flippant person ever, look serious for half a second.
Yeah, he hits that fucking like, oh, you need me to stay behind?
Like, all right, he gets the assignment.
Yeah.
It's
He
like,
knows
oh,
what's
just
up.
in case. Yeah, just in case there's some follow-up parties. I need you to protect this alcove with your life. Is the subtext there?
Yeah. The text is just in case. The text is it's happening. You need to be
The subtext is shit's bad.
There is going to be a follow-up attack. It is going to be bigger. I need somebody who's competent to sit here.
Yeah, put up a defensible. Just in case, put up a defensible position.
I'm going. It's like, I will send you more people. Make this place defensible.
I will send you more men. Make this a defensible position. Yo, the streets is talking and the word is not good.
Oh, I also need you to catalog all of their supplies they brought, just for this group.
This group who's good at reading subtext. Oh no!
Oh no!
Uh-huh. Yeah, that bad, huh? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash Andreas a look. That is that exact like just for a moment. That is that exact same like, oh god.
And just Andreas, because he knows what to do, right? Like he knows what his role is. He just sighs and is like, oh, of course you stick me on the duty of counting imports. I'll make sure you know what to tax them.
Oh, don't be so disappointed. Maybe they have some artisan goods. A nice wine.
Well, none of that will make the count. And he taps the side of his nose with a smile.
Sorry to hear it.
Yes,
All of
any
it's,
wine and cheeses they
blown
just so
away in
happen
the
to
water.
have. Lost in the fight, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever we're on board in the first place. Who knows?
Up in flames, drank on the first night of their arrival. Not by then.
What a shame! What a shame! 2 entire casks of wine and a barrel of cheese. Just gone. Never even here.
But yeah, the both of them are told to essentially pick 10 men. So 22 men in total staying. And they both pick 10 men. And you can recognize, you sort of recognize the other man. You don't know his name. But she is one of Sorrow's personal guards. Not all of these people are personal guards. Her personal guard is only, about 40 people. And you only see about half of them here. So these are other men in her service.
Right. Well, we should be. Right. Well, I believe we're going back. So have fun counting imports, boys, and go.
Andreas gives a bow as he turns to leave.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there's a half bow, like one of the bard's like performative bow from
Yeah.
Sparrow, because
It's Sparrow.
Huh?
Ugh.
Sparrow and their feather
Sparrow?
cape.
Extra?
Sparrow and their feather cape that moves like wings when they move.
Huh? What? Extra? No, I don't believe it.
No.
No.
You spend the next couple of hours in the air, and Sorrow is all smiles, all laughs, talking with people, giving compliments, berating the guy who got cut underneath where his van brace was supposed to be. But then, promising them all a just reward for like their services on the day, these sorts of things, to be paid, tomorrow after everyone has gotten some rest.
What is rest?
What is rest, precious? Yeah. Essentially, because of just how long you guys have been up and you didn't really get a chance to rest at all last night, you guys are taking a point of exhaustion right now
Oh no.
as you're heading back to the manor, where you'll be able to get some rest.
Oh, you mean
Right.
in-game?
Yeah. Oh, out of game,
Calls
I'm
it.
suffering under 2 points of exhaustion right now.
Same again. Don't
But
ask me
either
to make
way.
a save for shit right now.
But no, as you guys land back into the capital, it is nighttime. The streets are empty, and the men that came along with, they scatter back off to their homes or whatever, or inns. A few of them to other houses. You know what I mean?
Yes, going to see the working men and women. Good for them.
But Sorrow's guard, who is there's 15 of with you, minus Andreas and the other squad leader, are going directly to the manor, and she drops the happy act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She drops the smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
So, I've got more reading to do, but the rest of you should get some rest anyway.
I have a feeling we're going to need it.
Very much so. You're a very effective team. I'll figure out some reward for you over the night and get it to you tomorrow. But for now, rest up. I'll have need of you again soon.
And
And she just looks over at Mouser and says, Mouser, I need you to send a message. And he just nods and just walks away, disappearing into the shadows of the alleyways.
Very under her breath, baby her companions can hear. Sarah probably hears it anyway. Oh, one day I hope my telepathy is as good as hers.
Sorrow smiles. Not telepathy.
No, I know.
Him and I have discussed such before. It's a
I think-
contingency. A plan
Also-
within a plan within one.
On the mention of reward for us, Absolution's kind of like scared face kind of shifts to confusion a bit.
Absolution, dear.
Oh, yes.
You have to remember that I'm not your mother.
Oof, by the way.
Hey, she didn't say she's not your mommy. She's just not your mother.
It will take some getting used to.
What was that?
It will take some getting used to.
I never said it would not. But do endeavor to remember. When you get to her house, back to the manor, everybody seems to break off except for Sir Saffron Stavro, who follows directly with Sorrow into her personal wing of the house. The rest of you guys get the night to discuss or sleep or however you wish.
Absolution.
Absolution, one of the things that she is going to be doing is preparing her specialty. And that's special tea, not specialty. She is drinking
I would
tea.
have never guessed. But Sparrow had something to say to Absolution.
Yeah.
Absolution, if I might take a moment of your time.
You can join me for tea. I'll make you something different.
Yeah, would be very appreciated.
No comment on the you're not drinking the same tea as her.
What, it's a 50-50 shot that whatever you're making for yourself is fatal, right?
Yup.
If I might ask, what is the problem with the tea you're drinking?
It's belladonna.
The poison. You're drinking poison.
I've drank this tea for most of my life. It is my namesake.
Fair enough. It's just. I don't know. I guess it's just concerning to one who has not been drinking poison his entire life. I don't know. I suppose people build different immunities to different things. I built an immunity to fey tricks. You built an immunity to one of the deadliest floral poisons to exist within this world.
Just girly things.
Just girly things. And she'll
Faye seems to have built in immunity to
fire.
Indeed. I think that might have come with. I don't know. She's an interesting one.
But Absolution will have prepared some kind of herbal tea, probably something that Sparrow has enjoyed before.
Mm-hmm. Sparrow is a massive tea drinker.
But yeah, it would probably be something that, like, he never necessarily said that he really liked, but she noticed him really enjoying, like, a bit more.
Yeah. Literally, as he takes a sip from it when it's finished. You've been paying attention.
I've always had to.
Unfortunately for you, so have I. We went to sleep the night. We went to rest the night after discovering that orc encampment. And ever since we woke, you've had this look in your eye. I noticed it, so I noticed it. I'm fairly certain Faye noticed it.
Nightmares.
New or old? You see me personally, it's the old ones that get to me.
How do I explain it? It's like, logically, I know the things that happened in my dreams were not perpetuated by the people that did them. But
There is a old fears, new faces.
yeah, it definitely blurs the line between real and not real. And she has completely dropped the half-elven look and is just in her base form. Just the scars everywhere.
Yeah, Sparrow is mask off, feathering showing. I won't pretend to know what ensued, much as I might pretend to know great many things. How long were we on the road from prison, like for the prison trip?
From your initial capture to going to the capital?
Yeah.
You were on the road for varying lengths of time, but together you were together for about 5 or 6 days.
Okay. It's only been a month and some change now. Maybe 2. Time is still a very strange thing for me. Being able to keep track of it. But in that time frame, I've seen you be a woman of particular willpower. So I must admit, seeing you shaking so, it's under concern. And I doubt you've ever had somebody be concerned for you before. Completely cut out. Thanks, bigly.
A couple of my siblings showed concern, but could not truly show it for their own self-preservation. Did I not come through?
Hi.
I mean, are you good?
Did I? Tails
muted?
muted me. Tails muted me. I'm pretty sure Tails muted me.
I thought so. I was like,
But
okay, let me think of possible explanations. Tails probably muted her.
a couple of my siblings showed some concern, but couldn't fully for their own sakes.
Express it. Act on it.
Yes. Jessamine
Hold
and Hemlock are not my eldest siblings, but older than me. I think. Let me double check that, actually. Yes, yes, yes.
Stone.
They're not quite as terrifying as Laurel or Oleander or Mother. All these scars you see on me are from Mother. None of them are from my assignments.
I have to leave for work.
Yep.
So we end session with her admitting that her mother was an abusive piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking thing to leave off on. Fuck me.
Well, I'm very glad that you guys picked up on the implications of it being Andreas who was left there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
I'm sorry, who?
You said who was getting left behind?
The second most important person in the army? Oh no.
Second or third, right? Because Creed exists now, but
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
but like of like position of trust people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creed might be a better fighter than Andreas. There is no way he's a better commander than Andreas.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'll be back when I get to the car.
Yep.
But that's it for session tonight.
Yep.
I want to break out the bourbon now then.
Okay, and I'll find someone to raid. Okay. Uh... Hmm. I guess we'll go Lazy Bear, who's playing Terraria, apparently for the first time. If you're subscribed to me, you can use this raid message. If not, this with the free wings will work just as well. And we'll be heading out.
Snowflakes whisper secrets in the breeze. Arena dances with the trees. Wings of frost, she weaves the skies. A laugh, a sparkle, her eyes see disguise. Serena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, frozen dream. Serena magic, supreme ice queen. She pirouettes on clouds of snow. A playful wink, the winds will blow. Her touch can freeze, her smile ignites. A draconic fairy, queen of nights. Oh, the moonlight bows, it knows her name. The aurora hums, joins her game. She carves her stories in the ice. Her magic wild, her heart precise. Selena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, frozen dream. Serena magic, supreme ice queen. Through the frost, she'll leave her trace in every star, in every place. A draconic fairy, bold and true.